Welcome back to our channel. I'm truly grateful to have you here again. Today, we are going to unravel a question that has puzzled countless hearts and haunted many sleepless nights. What is it that the more we care about something or someone, the more likely we are to lose it? Have you ever found yourself clinging tightly to a relationship, a dream or a goal, only to watch it slip away despite all your efforts? Have you noticed how your deepest desires often carry the seeds of your greatest suffering? If so, then you're not alone, and this video is for you. This question cuts to the core of human emotion. It speaks to our longing for love, our drive for success, our fear of being alone, our yearning to be seen and valued. But beneath all of this is a deeper psychological and spiritual dynamic, one that, when understood, can liberate us from cycles of frustration and loss. Today, we will explore this from the perspectives of psychology, philosophy, and Buddhist insight, guiding you through a journey that may help you not only understand your pain but transform it. Let's begin by examining the nature of caring. To care is beautiful. It means our hearts are open, that we are connected, invested, engaged. We care about our families, our lovers, our dreams, our identities. But when caring becomes clinging, when it shifts from presence to possession, it begins to turn. The very energy that once made us feel alive begins to choke us. Why? Because caring deeply often awakens fear. Fear of loss, fear of not being enough, fear of impermanence. And where fear arises, control follows. We try to control outcomes, people, timelines. We believe that by tightening our grip, we can ensure safety. But in reality, this control repairs. It stifles freedom, creates tension, and paradoxically increases the likelihood of loss. Let's take a relationship as an example. You meet someone, fall in love, feel seen and cherished. At first, everything flows effortlessly, but then you begin to fear losing them. You start overthinking their texts, analyzing their tone, worrying about competition. Your love, once expansive, starts to shrink into a cage of insecurity. You become reactive, needy, or overly accommodating. And then something shifts. The connection begins to fade. The more you try to hold on, the more distant they become. Why? Because no soul wants to be trapped even by love. What we called caring often becomes suffocating when it stems from attachment rather than openness. Now let's look at goals and ambitions. Perhaps you have a dream to become an artist, a writer, a CEO. You begin with passion. You pour your energy into it, but somewhere along the way, the dream becomes an identity. You no longer create for joy, but for approval. You don't pursue your goal with freedom, but with fear of failure. You compare, compete, and burn out. The very thing you loved begins to feel like a burden. You wonder why success eludes you. It's because desire, when entangled with self-worth, becomes poison. Not all desire is bad, but desire mixed with insecurity leads to desperation. And desperation, no matter how disguised, is energetically repellent. So what is the root of this paradox? Caring leads to loss. Buddhism offers a timeless answer: attachment. Attachment is the illusion that something external can complete us. It's the belief that if we have this person, this job, this result, we'll finally be whole. But life is fluid. Nothing stays. People change, circumstances shift, bodies age, even emotions evolve. To attach is to fight the flow of life. And when we resist flow, we suffer. This doesn't mean we stop loving. It means we love differently. We love without clinging. We pursue dreams without worshipping them. We care with spaciousness, not suffocation. We recognize the impermanence of all things and find freedom in that truth. Let me tell you a story. There was a woman named Anne who adored her son. He was her everything. She worked multiple jobs to give him the best life, protected him from pain, praised him constantly. But as he grew older, he felt overwhelmed by her care. He withdrew, seeking space. Ellen, heartbroken, accused him of ingratitude. Their relationship fractured. Years later, after deep introspection and therapy, Ellen realized she hadn't loved him, she had owned him. Her fear of loss had made her grasp too tightly. She wrote him a letter. I'm learning now that love doesn't mean possession, it means allying. That one sentence reopened the door to healing. Slowly, they rebuilt trust, not through control, but through understanding. But now, let's address a deeper fear. If I let go, I will lose everything. This is the ego's lie. Letting go doesn't mean abandoning. It means loosening the need to define yourself by what you hold. It means trusting that life gives and takes according to deeper rhythms. What is meant for you will stay. What leaves was never truly yours. So how do we care without clinging? Desire without attachment? Here are some timeless practices. First, cultivate presence. Attachment often lives in the future. What if I lose them? What if it doesn't work out? But presence lives in now. Ask yourself, in this moment, is love here? Is peace here? Can I appreciate without needing to possess? Second, reflect on impermanence daily. This isn't morbid, it's liberating. Everything you love will change or pass. Knowing this makes you cherish, not cling. You savor the kiss because it might be the last. You thank the sunset because tomorrow it will be different. Third, release the illusion of control. Control is not the same as care. You can give your best, express your truth, show up fully, but you cannot dictate outcomes. The sooner you accept this, the freer you become. Fourth, shift from outcome to process. Instead of obsessing over results, focus on how you engage. Love generously, work diligently, speak honestly. Let the rest unfold. Fifth, connect to something greater. Whether it's spiritual faith, nature, or a sense of the sacred, anchoring your heart in something beyond this world helps you release your grasp on it. Lastly, practice self-inquiry. When you feel anxious about losing something, ask, what part of me feels incomplete without this? Often, we are not afraid of losing the thing, we are afraid of losing the identity it gives us. Healing comes when we remember who we are beyond roles, relationships, and achievements. Let's return to the beginning. What do we lose what we care about? Because we try to own it, because we make it carry our happiness, because we forget that love is not a cage. It's a current, a flow, a presence. And here's the most profound truth: when you let go, when you care without clutching, when you give without needing a return, what's meant for you will often stay, or return in a better form, or make space for something more aligned. Freedom is not in having, it's in not needing to have. This doesn't mean you become cold, it means you become wise. So the next time you find yourself caring too much, pause, breathe, loosen your grip, come back to your heart. Let love breathe, let life move, let things be. Thank you for watching this video. If this message resonated with your journey, leave a comment below. Tell us, what have you held too tightly? What did you lose? And what did you learn? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so others can find healing through these insights too. Until next time, may your love be spacious, your heart be light, and your life be full of peace.